Sleep is very important.
Get as much as you can. It sucks going through school on 4 hours of sleep. Does not work. I've done it. Believe me, you're basically like a zombie.
I love sleep. If I could nap every day, I would. I go to bed at 9 o'clock at night just to make sure I get sleep. So if it means doing your homework at lunch, or if you ride the bus or carpool with friends to school, you know, studying everywhere you can during break or in another class. If you're having like a study period, ask your teacher, hey, can I, you know, study for this? Just get your sleep because it's really going to help. I got 2 hours of sleep last night. I put my makeup on like 20 minutes before I had to be in here just so I'd look good. So get your sleep.
Sleep a lot.
If I could sleep all day, I probably would. I'm like a bear. I hibernate.
I don't get much sleep, but if I could go back into the past, I would definitely start trying to catch up on as much sleep as possible.
Sleep's overrated. No, just kidding. Sleep, you need sleep, definitely. I've had hardly any sleep for the last 4 years of my life just because I've had insomnia, and I think the most at night. Some people wake up, people always say that there's different times of day you have your most spiritual conversations, your time with God, and whether it be the morning or the night is definitely mine. When everything's quiet, when the stars are out, that's when I think the most. And I've been grateful for that time, but I also wish that I could have gotten more sleep, because when you have a 6:30 wake up time and gotten 2 hours of sleep, it's not very pleasant in the morning, but you get through just like every other thing. And people should value sleep, especially the ones that stay up and do fruitless things like play video games.
Get a lot of it, because as soon as you get senior year, you're going to want to sleep more. So try and do more sleeping beforehand, especially on the weekends. Sleep in.
You should definitely try to get as much sleep as you can, because, I don't know, I guess I'm alright with being tired all the time just because I'm used to it, but I bet I'd be a lot more not outgoing, a lot more involved if I was sleeping more often.
I like to sleep a lot, so I try to go to bed around 10. I try at 10, but it's usually around 11 or 12, which is not really good, but that's like 5 hours of sleep.
You know, I swear to God, I think I time travel in my sleep. It's like the moment I hit the pillow, it's like, oh God. Sometimes I dream, but like between the hours of 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock, I swear to God, I'm a time traveler. Because I'll just be like, oh, alarm, 6 o'clock, yeah, a couple more minutes. Oh, what the hell, it's 7:30? Oh God!
Don't ever volunteer for anything early in the morning. Tell your boss at work not to schedule you at 6 in the morning.
Personally, I never sleep because I'm diagnosed with minor insomnia.
Get a lot of sleep. Don't stay up till 12 and then do your homework. Doesn't work out very well.
Get your stuff done, finish your homework, do your sport, and you'll have plenty of free time. So sleep, you'll be fine on sleep.
You don't need sleep. You never sleep.
Even though I'm not really one to talk, usually getting at least 6 to 7 hours should do for a day. If you can get more than that, it's always a good idea. But a lot of the time, you can make it through the day on 5 or 6 hours.
Sleep about 7 hours every night, and then on weekends, sleep 8 hours. Don't sleep too much, or you'll just end up wasting a lot of life, because high school is like it's going to be some of the best years of your entire life, and don't take it for granted. But, I mean, if you're too tired, then you're not going to enjoy it too much.
Try not to stay up too late, and don't check your Facebook past 7, or you will find yourself on at 2:30 in the morning.
If you have nothing to do at nighttime, don't just like stay up all night. 'Cause that's what a lot of teenagers do. And they're like, I'm so tired, I haven't gotten any sleep. Well, that's because you were up till like 1 o'clock on Facebook.
To those people I say, guess what? They've got this nice thing called caffeine. It's your friend.
If you can't sleep, take sleeping pills. There you go.
Get whatever's necessary to live.
Don't stay up all night studying, because you're still going to fail the test if you do.
I'm one of those people that thinks about mortality a lot and how we have precious time on this earth and all that hippie mumbo jumbo, but
I try to stay awake and active and do as much as possible while I still can. That way when I'm old, crippled, can't go to the bathroom by myself, I feel like I'm glad I did all this stuff when I was a kid.
My freshman year, I had such a hard time dealing with the time difference because we had to start way earlier than we did in middle school that I trained myself to sleep with my eyes open. Or I used to take my hat and I used to pull it down like over so nobody could see, and then I would just put my hand here and then I would just sleep like this in the class. And nobody knew the wiser.
I definitely don't want to get out of bed, and I do the 5 more minutes mommy thing, you know. But is 5 minutes really going to get you that much less tired? No. Still going to fall asleep in 4th period math.
But it's not good to sleep in class because sometimes they call on you and you don't answer and then you look like an idiot. So
Yo me dormía en la clase de historia, pero nomás una vez, así es que no les recomiendo porque si no pierden muchas notas y muchas anotaciones y trabajos que la verdad pueden ser importantes para poder pasarla.
Get just enough, and you'll be fine.
Do what you have to do. Like, if you have to give up a couple hours of sleep, you'll make it up during the weekend.